Welcome back to Shepherd's Creek. We have a new project. So a while ago, I impulse bought this incubator off of Temu, and because I'd been planning on getting chickens for a while, but we just picked these up. These are lavender Orpington eggs. We're going to put them in the incubator, and then 21 days from today, they should hatch. So let's do that now. Like that, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to see what Mommy's doing. So I think it goes like that, but I'll double check it. There's 12 of them. So what I should do is space them out. Ooh. Big eggs. There we go. Alright. All of them are in. Let's get the lid on properly here. There we go. Alright. Thank you, honey. Good job. Good filming. Alright, so they're all in there. We're going to wait for that to get back to 38 degrees. It's been set up for a few days, so it's nice. There's lots of water in the reservoir, so it should be, sorry, the sun is right there, so there's only so much I can do. But, yeah, so it should be nice and humid in there pretty quick. And a couple of times a day, I just have to turn the eggs.
Mommy, they're rolling!
Yeah, they're rolling! So I think that's kind of cool. So it turns them on its own. Well, I have to push the button, but yeah, it does it all by itself.
But Mommy, why
there we go.
did it stop?
I also have plants going. We've got celery, pumpkins, tomatoes, watermelon, 2 kinds of beans, and corn. And as you can see, it's already growing. So anyway, we'll check in again in a little while, in a few more days, and see how our eggs are doing.
What?
This is day 5 or so, so we're going to check the eggs and make sure they're looking the way they should. So, Bob, can you hold the phone while I get one out? Just going to take one at random. So what we're looking for is a little dot. I don't know how well you can see it, but right there is the dot. I need to move into better light. You can see it's a little bit darker right there.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And stop swearing. This is YouTube. And some veining going out from it that you can't really see that well, but that means it's developing. So we're looking good. I'm going to put it back in there so it doesn't get cold, and we'll check again in another week or so. Today is day 10, and I'm sorry if I sound kind of stuffed up. It's because I am. Couple of updates. One of the eggs that I candled last week, or not last week, a few days ago, on day 8, whatever day, Friday, I think that was, I couldn't tell how it was doing, so I wanted to check it again, but my daughter lost the flashlight I was using, so we had to improvise, and I was able to check it kind of, but it wasn't clear enough to really see what was going on. So I actually went out and bought a proper light for candling. You just push the bottom and it lights up. Just takes single AAA, and it fits nicely around the base of the egg, so we shouldn't have to worry about trying to get a right position and everything. It should work much easier. The other thing I realized I had screwed up on is I had no way to tell which egg it was that was hard to see. So I've taken, this is just a mechanical pencil, and written numbers on the base of each of the eggs so I can tell them apart now. So I'm going to check these eggs now and see what they look like at day 10 with a proper candling light. Okay, so this is how you candle an egg. And this one was one of the better ones I found because you can see like quite a contrast, how it's light here and dark up here. When you spin it, you can kind of see it moving a bit. And then you can kind of see some of the veins as well along here. So that's that's a sign of an egg that's developing really well for day 10. I don't know how well you can see it. I can see it, but the chick is right there. It's a little bit darker. And then if you flip it over,
cheep.
you can see the air sac at the bottom.
Damn.
And that will get smaller as time goes on. I think there's the little chick is kind of moved around a bit. It's around here. Anyway, but yeah, so that's an egg that's doing well. It's developing nicely and should have a chick in about 11 more days. But eggs have about several thousand pores in them that allow air in and out. So that's how the air comes out of here without popping the egg. So yeah, hopefully in a few weeks or in another week and a half or so, we'll have some chicks out of this. All right, so now we are setting up the brooder with everything we need because the chickens are going to hatch in about a week or so. I candled them last night to check, and I'll show you guys a little later what I found. But I wanted to talk about what I got to set them up, and I don't know if this is right because I've never done it before, but this is what I've got. So this is the starter home. It's got a little brooder and a stand for the lamp. I've got a heat lamp bulb, and it's red because I heard that the red is better. Hi, Link. I heard that the red is better because then if one of the chicks gets injured, they don't really notice it, so they're not less likely to attack. And then I've got the actual lamp. I've got a feeder, a waterer. This is a thermometer to check the temperature to make sure that we're not cooking or freezing any chicks. I've got medicated poultry starter. I didn't know if I should get medicated or not, to be honest, and it looks like there's a major debate online as to what's best. It was not even $1 more, so I was like, screw it, I'll just get it and then whatever. But it protects a bit against coccidia, and I know we have it because our sheep have had it, so I figured why not? And then I've got some clamps because I'm gonna have to put some sort of cover over the brooder to keep the cats out. One sec. So yeah, we're gonna set that up, and I've got my little helper here who's gonna help me out. The inside of the brooder came with this that I unfolded, the stand, a wing nut, and some zap straps and the instructions. So what I've done is I've just unfolded it, put the zap straps in on top and bottom, and now we're going to put this in. So my helper's gonna hold the film and watch what I'm doing. All right, ready?
Yep.
So we put that actually on the inside, and then we secure the zap straps. And I should note that none of these things are sponsored. I am doing all of this just with my own money. They have not given me anything, so I don't know if this is the best stuff. And I'm not going to say it is because I've never used it. But, yeah, anyway, this is what I have. So I just wanted to let you know it's not sponsored. Alright, so next step, follow the instructions here. Running the end through the top hole, repeat using the second. Yep. Snug against the panels. Perfect. Slide the lamp hanger arm into the lamp hanger base. Ooh, okay. Unscrew the nut. No, stop. What are you doing? You gotta watch what I'm doing.
Well, my hands are getting sore.
Okay, well, I guess I'm doing this solo. Alright, so next step.
Actually, I can hold it if you want.
You want to hold it?
No, I don't know the instructions.
Okay, well, I have to read the instructions.
I'm gonna do this.
Okay, you do that part. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Let me know if you want to stop.
Okay.
Alright, let it slow its point, place the bolt through the holes, and secure the wing nut. Then you can raise it and lower it on different spots. Okay, always secure the lamp hanger base to the lamp hanger arm using the wing nut and screw. Also, always secure the lamp hanger to the panels using zip ties. This will maintain the stability of the unit. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. I can do that. So here's the wing nut. You watching what I'm doing with the camera, honey?
Yeah, but Mommy, can I just switch my hands because I just want to do my fingers.
Okay.
I want to do these ones.
All right, you good?
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you're watching what I'm doing here.
Okay.
All right. Where's the hole here? I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to... Ah, there we go. Okay, that's what they want. So, there's different holes on the base here so that we can adjust as necessary. I should have done it the other way in hindsight. Come on. Yeah. There we go. And then secure the wing nut.
Mommy, why do we have to scare the wing nut?
It doesn't fall. Watch what I'm doing. There we go. So now that's set up. Thank you. So we're going to need to put some sort of bedding down, and I had something in mind for that, so that's perfect. Anyway, brooder set up. I had these puppy pea pads already, and I figured they would make a really good base for this. I watched a few videos. There's some really great videos about how to brood chicks, by the way, and how to set up a brooder and all that. I'm not saying this is one of them, but this is just what I'm doing. But yeah, anyway, they said that for the first few days, they can be kind of dumb and don't really understand what food is. So they were saying that they put down paper towel the first couple of days, just a sec, honey, and use that as their bedding. So I figured this as a base would soak up pretty much everything, and it's easy to replace because I've got a whole box of these. So this is going to be our base, and we're going to get some paper towels for the bottom. Then we're going to get the feeder and the water put in here, and the lamp and the temperature, and make sure it all works. Got the bedding down. Next is the feeder and water, and I'm already seeing a bit of a problem with this brooder setup. I was hoping we wouldn't run into. I mostly got it because I wanted the stand, but it's, as you can see, kind of flimsy. So when a cat tries to get into it, I think it won't be that hard. So we may need to rethink our setup here at some point. But we're going to set it up for now and see. Okay, so it's all set up, and I realized I made a really dumb mistake. But first of all, I'll tell you about that in a second. Anyway, so we've got our paper towel bedding, we've got the food, we've got the water, we've got the heat lamp on the stand plugged in over there. I'm going to leave it off for now because these things are a potential fire hazard. I don't want to light my house on fire. So what I did, actually no, first of all, you do want the light on one side so the chicks can get out of the heat if they need to, because it can get too hot. There's a whole thing about heat lamps versus heat plates I'll get into in another video, but I chose this because, well, I'll have to have something to heat the coop in the winter, and I figured this would work. And there are precautions I think you can take to prevent fires in the coop. But anyway, the mistake I made, and I was in a rush when I bought this. This is a humidity meter, not a thermometer. So I'm going to have to get a thermometer. I'm an idiot. Anyway, brooder mostly set up. The last thing I was going to do was get some like wire or something to put over the top of this. I'm going to talk to Sam and see if we can get a more sturdy answer to this brooder situation. What are you doing? Yeah, honey, not right now, okay? So anyway, this is the setup. My daughter has found some high heels and is walking around in them now. Anyway, so this is our brooder setup. I'll leave that unplugged for now, but it's ready to go once I have a thermometer this week. And once the chicks are in here. There we go. That should keep the cats out for a little while. So this is day 14. You got it, honey? Look at the egg, okay? So this is day 14. I'm trying to get a spot of the chick moving, but he's not really doing much right now. And when I did it last night, hi kitten, Link, be quiet. When I did this last night, this particular egg was jumping all over. It was a very active little chick, but I don't know what I did different because I can't get him to do it now. But anyway, now we're going to try a different egg that I'm pretty sure didn't make it, so you can kind of see the difference. But this is day 14 on a live egg. You want to press pause?
Press pause. Which one?
The square. This is egg number 2, and I'm fairly certain it did not make it because it looks nothing like the rest of them. This white line all the way around is supposed to be a telltale sign. Also, the fact that it's so much less developed than the other eggs tells me that it almost certainly didn't make it. I'm gonna leave it in there just in case. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this one didn't make it. But that's, I just wanted to show the contrast there. A closer inspection, this one has a crack in it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. But yeah, anyway, this is probably the last time I'm gonna candle the eggs. I'll do the other ones myself. I'm not gonna film that because it's pretty much the same, but I'll do that tonight and double check that they're all doing well. If I find one that's moving, I'll see if I can get a video of it. But if I don't, then that's why I won't get a video otherwise. Anyway, yeah, the next thing we should hear in the next, in about a little less than a week, like 5 or so days, I should start hearing the chicks cheeping in here. So that'll be kind of cool to hear, and I'll try and get a video of that if I hear it. Trying to do this one-handed without dropping the egg, which is probably super dangerous, but I had it moving around a second ago. Maybe if I change the angle a bit here. Of course it's not focusing. Anyway, this is a live egg. I know this because I did see it moving earlier, like seconds before I started recording. And now it stopped, but this one is live, so that's good. This was another one I had moving a second ago. Let's see if I can get it going again. Egg number 5 seems to be a good bet most of the time. Anyway, this is probably the last time I'm going to candle these eggs. I don't want to bug them too much, but I don't think we'll be able to see much anyway. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there it is. Yay. See, it's moving around. I can't get it to focus very well, unfortunately. I apologize. This is one-handed. It's the best I can do. But anyway, yeah, this is another live egg, egg number 5. So high hopes for this little chick when she hatches. He or she. I hope it's a girl. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, now you've seen candling. You've seen the chick move, so that's exciting. And yeah, next thing is hearing them chirping in their eggs. But this is probably the last time I'm going to look at them with this. This is today's project. This is our chicken coop closest to the house. It's in actually not terrible condition. It's actually better than I thought it was when I first kind of glanced outside at it. It definitely needs some TLC. As you can see, some of the roof has come off. Go under that. So here it is on the ground. Not really sure what I'm going to do with that yet. We'll figure it out. Anyway, the back is actually in better condition than I thought. I'm probably going to put some wire up around the outside, and like in that corner and stuff there, to make it a bit more secure. Because there's some openings under the roof there and there. There's a little way out here, which I will probably leave. So I'm planning to do like a little run here. But as you can see, it is not predator proof. Thanks, Happo. But it's actually in not terrible condition. So there's a few spots I'll have to clean up on the outside and secure a bit more. But the inside is probably where it needs the most love, because it's kind of a mess. I don't, like, it looks like they tried to make it a bit more insulated on the outside, and it's just falling apart. Like there's a hole in the roof there. Looks like they had some lamps up at some point. I don't know if those work. Probably take them down and just replace them with ours, because those are kind of gross looking. So yeah, today I'm going to try and clean up in here and make it usable again. Nesting boxes need some love. But yeah, this is going to be a big job. Looking at it right now, this is going to be a big job. But that's okay. But they've got like a nice little window. They got everything they need here. So we'll make it nice for the little chickens. Have a little run for them where they can stay outside and be safe while they're growing up. And then when they're fully grown, I'm going to let them free range a bit during the day and hopefully put themselves back at night. And hopefully we won't have too many problems being this close to the house. So, time to get to work. Alright, obviously it's a bit dusty in here, but I've cleaned off the roof. More cobwebs, except that I can't get that down on my own. I need Sam because I can't reach it. Anyway, I have to clean out this box. I honestly don't really know what it's for, so I'm going to hold off cleaning it out until I do a bit more research. The nesting boxes have been cleaned out, and I've raked in here as much as I can. Gotten most of the junk out of it, but once I get that out, I can start repairing the roof, figure out what the heck that is, and lay down some straw or bedding or something in here. Again, I got to do a bit more research on what is the best bedding, but mostly cleaned out, at least. So we're getting there. Now I just have like a whole pile of stuff out here I have to clean up. So yeah, I just kind of threw everything out the door and raked it all. So now to get a wheelbarrow and figure out where to put all this stuff. Update. So I finally went out and got a thermometer. The hygrometer I got is now in the incubator, that's the word I'm looking for. And just kind of double checking where things are at. It's good, I think. I hope. I don't really know what I'm doing, so don't take this as an educational video. It's not. This is just me showing my experience, and hopefully you can learn something from it, even if it's only what not to do. Anyway, so I am just testing it out now to see how it's working, to make sure it's not going to cook my chicks. I did get a second thermometer, and it's currently in the incubator as well, just to double check that it is the temperature that it says it is. So if it's consistent after today, I'll probably put the second one on this side to see how hot it is, to make sure that the chicks won't cook. They'll be able to get in and out of the heat if they need to. But yeah, I'm going to give this a try, see how it goes. And let's see if it's got a temperature yet. It shouldn't have heated up because I just turned it on, but it's already going up. It's almost at 30 degrees Celsius, or about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I want it to go up to about 35-ish degrees Celsius, or 95 Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna play around with the height of this until I get it the right temperature, and then once the chicks start hatching, I'll know what height to put it at to keep them comfortable. So I did put up a little barricade, but as you can see, I have it open so the cats can come in right now. But once the chicks are here, we'll fully barricade and make sure it stays shut. But anyway, I wanted to give that little update. I also got some hardware cloth to put over this. As you can see, it's pretty flimsy. The cats could jump in if they want to, and that means birds can fly out once they're able to. So I'll put that on once I have this adjusted to the right height, and certainly once there's chicks in here, so this little menace can't get in. Okay, I'm really glad I checked this, because that is way hotter than I want it to be. So I've raised this up. I'm going to give it a little while to see if it'll get it to the right temperature, and if it's still too hot, I'll raise it again. But yeah, I'm glad I'm checking this out ahead of time, because I really don't want to cook my chicks. Okay, so it was still a little bit too hot, so I raised it once more. You can see it is still a little too high, so I just raised it. I'll give it a little while. I think this is the right temperature, so it's nice because that gives like a lot of room to put wire mesh over top of this. I also grabbed the other thermometer because I'm pretty confident that the incubator is at the right temperature. So anyway, I put that one on that side to see and make sure it's getting cooler over there, so they'll be able to get out of the heat if they need to. But anyway, I'll check it again in the morning, see how it's doing. I'm feeling a lot more confident now. Yeah, so that's where we're at. It is bedtime for me, and we will check this again tomorrow. Today is a special day. It is day 18, so we are coming up on the hatch period. And today is the day that we stop turning the eggs. So I'm going to take all of the eggs out of here, remove this tray that they're sitting in, because that's what turns them, and put them back in. I'm also going to reduce the temperature just a little bit, just 1 degree, and pretty much just not touch them again until they hatch. So that's what I'm going to do. It has been a couple of hours. I had a little nappy do, and then Sam woke me up to tell me that they're hatching. So yay! Got this one, got a little pip on the side there. And the other one's got a little bit, if I can focus, there. Let's see if there's any others. Not that I can see yet. But what's going to happen is both of them are going to pip a little hole out. So they'll probably take a little break after that. And then over the next few hours or so, they'll pip a hole, or like around the outside. Oh, that one too. That one's got a little pip going on too. Anyway, they'll kind of peck around the outside in a circle. It's called unzipping. And then they'll kind of kick their way out. And then they'll flop around in there for a while. Oh, hi, Link. And all the jostling and whatnot will start getting the other ones to crack open too. So, yay! I didn't kill them! Yay! Okay, so we are day, I think, either 21 or 22. I'm not really sure which, because now I'm questioning if I counted right in the first place. But anyway, it is the day after the original due date, and so far nothing is happening. Which is a little bit disappointing, but it's not necessarily the case that nothing is going to hatch. So I'm going to give them a few more days. When I looked it up, it said to give them another week, because maybe the temperature was fluctuating more than I thought, or the humidity or something. So we're going to give them a few more days and see what happens. I did candle one of them last night because I got anxious, which I probably shouldn't have, but I did anyway. And I could see movement. So I could see the little beak trying to poke through the air sac in the bottom. So that tells me at least that one was alive at that point. Hopefully still is. But yeah, we're going to give it a couple more days, see what happens, and hopefully we'll have some chicks here pretty soon. That's egg number 4 started, and it's been wiggling quite a bit, so we'll see if I can get some footage of it cracking. Or if one of the other ones will start cracking, who knows. But that's all of them within, like, I don't know, roughly half hour of each other. Let's see if it cracks or moves or anything. I know I don't have the steadiest hand, I apologize. Let's see if anything happens. Come on. I can hear them pipping away. There, it's moving. You can see it wiggling a bit. So we'll see which one hatches first. Anyway, they it's not unusual for them to poke a little hole, take a rest, and work at it some more and rest. So it can take a few hours to fully hatch. It's kind of nice timing that it started right now because I have to go pick up my kids and they'll be home to see the rest of it. So that's going to be really exciting for them. And yeah, they can stay in the incubator for up to 48 hours. It's actually best to keep them in the incubator until they're fully dried off and until all of them have hatched. Because them flopping around and jostling the other eggs will encourage the other ones to hatch as well. And you want to avoid opening it so that the chicks don't get chilled while they're still wet. We've got the brooder set up downstairs, ready to go as soon as they're out, as soon as they've all hatched. And yeah, no, I'm really excited. Yay! We're gonna have chicks. Little update. There's now 6 eggs hatching, so this one you can see has started. And there's another one over here that started as well, that one. You can see a little crack in the shell. Not much happening at this point. They're just taking a break, I guess. But takes several hours for them to hatch, so I'll try and do updates as it goes. There was another update on the farm, which I'll show you in just a second. That border collie is temporarily going to be on our farm. We just introduced her to our dogs. She seems fine with them, so that's good. But she is a fully trained sheep herding dog who unfortunately the owner passed away. So she needed somewhere to go. So we're taking her for now until she can be rehomed somewhere else. Poor thing. She's a very sweet dog. Her name is Sky. So we'll have her on our farm for a little while anyway. And hopefully find her a good home. There's a little chick peeking out. If I can get it to focus. There we go. Oh. Come on. Peekaboo. They were cheeping too. Cheep, 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 cheep. I don't know why I did that. That hasn't worked before. But very cool to see a little chick peeking out. I am willing to bet that by morning we will have one out of its shell. Very cool. So as of me going to bed tonight, the very first night, hi Link. I see that has done nothing to deter you. Anyway, as of me about to go to bed for the night, there are 9 out of 11 of these. They are so annoying. 9 out of 11 of the eggs are currently hatching, so we'll see if the rest hatch by morning, and I have a feeling that by morning there may be a chick, possibly more than one chick, flopping around in here. We shall see. It is very exciting anyway. We have 2 chicks. This one literally just came out as I was starting the camera. There's 2. Check that out, that's so cool. First thing this morning. Hello, welcome to the world, little one. And this one's still having a little nap by the looks of things. So all this flopping around will actually help the other ones hatch. So that's good. It's gonna stay in there until they're all hatched. Oh my goodness, I want to focus. There we go. Here's this one. Yeah, all this flopping around will help the other ones to hatch. It actually encourages them, so that's really good. We're gonna leave them be until they're all done hatching. There's only one so far that hasn't started. And Link, you're so annoying. And we'll see if it will start. It might not, but 10 out of 11 is pretty good. So I'm quite happy with this. Oh, peekaboo, there you are. You're out. You're free. 2 of them fully out. 1, 2, and a brand new one. 3 have hatched. And we've got this one right here. Looks like it's trying to come out too. So this is very exciting. It's hard to tell now which one hasn't started. I think 10 out of 11, but the 11th one may have started. I don't know. But I think probably by the end of the day, most if not all of them will be hatched. Oh, there's a little beak sticking out there. Yeah, they're doing good. Hi, sweeties. They're starting to dry off too, so cute little things, aren't you? Thank you. Hey, stop eating that. Okay, I'm gonna put that in a drawer to keep it safe. It can go in here. That's going in here for now. There. Anyway, yeah, so we're getting there. Yay. So 3 fully hatched now. You can see this one has unzipped, so I'm guessing this will probably be the next one to hatch, because once that crack goes all the way around, it'll kind of just kick its way out, and then that'll be another one, just like these ones that are starting to dry off. They're exhausted, poor things. They've worked so hard. They're so cute though. But yeah, there's quite a few of them hatching. I am certain by end of today we'll have a whole bunch of them. This one I'm a little bit worried about because it seems to have gotten another eggshell wrapped around it, but I don't know if that'll interfere. Hi. Hi, Sky. What you doing? Are you interested in the chickens too? I don't know how well they heard. Certainly not at this age. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Yes, we'll have a cuddle. Anyway, I'll keep updating as time goes on. Thinking I'll put the end of the video at once they've all hatched and have moved into the brooder. And then we'll do another video for that. But for now, let's just enjoy the fun of hatching eggs. Yay! Hi, Sky. Hi, sweetie. We'll have a hug. You're a good girl. Okay, bear with me because I have a cat on my back. But this one is hatching. This one is mostly unzipped. You can see it opening pretty well open there. We got a little beak poking through there. Another beak poking through on that one. And these other chicks just jostling everything around, the poor chicks. Anyway, this is very exciting. There's still only 3 that are fully out, but this is good progress for the rest of them. So they'll be out by the end of the day, I'm sure. Very exciting. They're so cute. And so awkward. I was busy doing dishes. I missed the 4th one hatch, but it's out. So we're waiting on this one now. I think will be the next one, and then who knows after that. This one's got some good cracking all the way around, so I think it'll come out next. I'm trying to get a good angle, but the reflection is not working with me. This poor thing's getting trampled. They are okay. They're pretty tiny, so they get a bit jostled, but it is actually good for them. It helps them get stronger, from what I understand. So this is all good. We've got good progress here. See if I can get the next one, the next one actually hatching, since that would be pretty cool. I'll try. No promises. This one's been pushing out. I don't know if it's actually gonna hatch. Next minute or so, we'll see. There you go. You're working on it. That one I think is going to be the next one. We're still at 4. These little cuties are starting to dry off. Takes a while, but... Oh. You're gonna sit on that egg. Oh, they're so cute. This is so much fun. If you ever get a chance in your life, you should hatch eggs. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. Ain't no apple. Anyway. Nap time. Oh, you guys are cute. Anyway, they have to stay in the incubator until they're all hatched and dried off. If I take them out too soon, they could get a chill and they could die, or it could mess with the humidity. Oh, don't peck at it. Jerk. Little dinosaur. Anyway, it can make it harder for the other eggs to hatch, can actually kill them, so I have to keep it closed. Even if they're struggling, I cannot help them. I'm really not supposed to, because I could actually hurt them by doing that, so I have to just let them do it all on their own. Keepa, stop. Anyway, but once they've all dried off, they've all hatched, they've all dried off, I can... Keepa, enough. I can bring them down to the brooder. But for now, it's just watch time. And of course I missed it, but that's 5 now hatched. I know it looks like she's dead, or it's dead, but oh, as you can see, it's moving. Yeah, they just kind of lie there like they're dead, like this one. It's fine, I promise. But, yeah, they do that. You sleepy bird. It's okay, you can fall asleep if you need to. It's the perfect place for it. Oh. Anyway, the one that this little one is lying on, I think will probably be the next one. I don't really know though. We'll see. It's this one. It could be this one too. I think the one that's like in the eggshell could be as well, but we'll see. I have to go pick up my kiddos again. So we'll see if any more have hatched when we get back. And I have a feeling they'll, well, the oldest will be glued to this thing tonight, watching every single one of them hatch. Alright, we'll update later. This will probably be the last update for today, but I made a pretty big oopsie and allowed the humidity to get too high in there. I didn't realize it was as high as it was because the hygrometer doesn't work as well when it's lying down, but I haven't seen any movement on the rest of the eggs in several hours. So I'm thinking they probably drowned in their shell, which is pretty unfortunate and I feel pretty awful about. But lesson learned, I guess. So we're gonna leave these ones in and probably until morning. And if there's still nothing with the other ones, we'll take them out and we'll leave the other ones in just in case for a few more days. But I think this is probably all we're gonna get, which is really unfortunate outcome. At least we've got these ones, but yeah, I feel pretty bad about that. There we go. We got chicks in the brooder. Sam's just refilling the water. But yeah, they're downstairs. And now we start the next part. Still not sure on the other eggs. We'll give them a few more days, but I'm probably going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time. Wahaha. Kitten proof.